Hi, I'm back. Today I'm doing my November wrap up and my December TBR. Let's get on with the video. Well, in the month of November I only read 2 books. Yeah, I know. But let me just show you them anyway. The first book I read in November was MINOR Scorch Trials by James Dashner. Yeah, I said it. The book that was a part of my Booktubeathon TBR. Booktubeathon was in July. It's December. That's quite sad. From September to November, I was in a quite massive reading slump. But I'm back on track with reading. I've missed you. I've missed you, my darling. What a weirdo. My thoughts. Let me give you a quick summary. So, basically, this book is after The Maze Runner, so it's the second one. And it's after all the stuff happens, and now they have to face a new trial. The Scorch Trial. The majority of BookTube hates these books, but I'm not one of them. I've read this book and this book, and now I'm going to share my thoughts on this book. I enjoyed this book very much. I personally think the first book was better. I gave this a 3-star rating, but I gave the first book a 4-star rating. I mean, I still think you should pick up these books, but I think the first one is better than the second one. So the next book I read was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Not for the first time, obviously, if you've been on my channel long enough. This was a reread and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first time. But, you know, Professor Lupin, I think this book is really good. Now, I'm on my journey with the Harry Potter reread. Do I recommend these books? Obviously. So for the TBR portion of this video, the first book on my TBR is Warcross by Marie Lu. Well, technically it's not on my TBR if I'm already reading it, but I'm loving it so far. And awesome cover, and also it's a floppy paperback. So I've never read a book that has a floppy paperback. And I think it's because this book is from America and Americans have floppy paperbacks. I'm excited to finish it. Alright, the book that's on my actual TBR for this month is The Death Cure by James Dashner. I just want to finish the Maze Runner series and see how it is. Is it how BookTube says, or do I have a different view on it? In the month of December, from December 26th to January 2nd, will be the Cramathon. The next part of this is just my Cramathon TBR. There's still time to enter. If you want to enter, make your TBRs right now. So now's the part for my Cramathon TBR. First book on my TBR is Divergent by Veronica Ross. One of the most hyped books on BookTube. I never got a chance to read it, and now I will. Pretty big book. Can I finish it? The next book on my TBR is Horrid Henry Tricks the Tooth Fairy. I know, this is a very easy book. I could finish it in half an hour, but for readathons you need really quick books like this. And this is exactly what it is. But hey, at least I get an excuse to read a really easy book. The next book is Girl 9 by Zoe Selig, or Zoa as most of us know her. This has been accused of being ghostwriting, but I don't really care. I really like the book. It's very relatable. If you have like a 10, 11-year-old sister, she'll probably enjoy this book, and you should give it to her. But YouTuber books have become very, very popular, and I like it. Read this book. My next book is George by Alex Gino. I really like this book, even though I haven't read it. This is just about being who you are. So the next book on my TBR is Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jack Kinney. I read this book before, but I'm reading it again for the readathon. Am I going to finish this? Most definitely, because it is only 215 pages long, and look at the pages. This seems pretty easy. So the next book is Monster High by Lizzie Harrison. And I didn't even pick this out. I swear it was just right outside my door. The final book on my TBR is The Miserable Mill by Lemony Snicket, or Daniel Handler, either way works. This is the 4th book in the series of Unfortunate Events series, and I'm very excited to read it. But these are about the lives of Violet, Klaus, and Sunny Baudelaire. And that's all I'm going to tell you. And see the sticker right there? Now a Netflix original series. I will watch the Netflix show after I read all the books. And I don't want to take this off so I can't leave any residue. Curse you, stickers on book. His fiendish plots will make you ache with laughter. The obsession started 10 years ago and its fan base now spans the globe, some eager to escape from reality and others hoping to make a profit. Struggling to make ends meet, teenager hacker Amika Chen works as a bounty hunter, tracking down Warcross players who bet on the game illegally. But the bounty hunting world is a competitive one, and survival has not been easy. To make some quick cash, Amika takes a risk and hacks into the game of the International Warcross Championships, only to accidentally glitch herself into the action and become an overnight sensation. Convinced she's going to be arrested, Amika is shocked when instead she gets a call from the game's creator, the elusive young billionaire Hideo Tanaka, with an irresistible offer. He needs a spy on the inside of this year's tournament in order to uncover a security problem, and he wants Amika for the job. With no time to lose, Amika whisked off to Tokyo and thrust into a world of fame and fortune that she's only dreamed of. But soon her investigation uncovers a sinister plot, with major consequences for the entire Warcross empire. Beatrice Pryor is on the brink of a decision that would change her life, in a society divided into factions where all are forced to choose where they belong, and the choice Triss makes shocks everyone, including herself. As her experience transforms her, Triss must determine who her friends are and who is really on her side, because Triss has a deadly secret, and as growing conflict threatens to unravel their seemingly perfect society, this secret might save those Triss loves, and it might destroy her. Let me get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary. This was Mom's idea, not mine. Mom. But if she thinks I'm going to write down my feelings in here or whatever, she's crazy. The only reason I agreed to do this all is because I figure later on, when I'm rich and famous, this book is going to come in handy. But for now, I'm stuck in middle school with a bunch of morons. Today is the first day of school, so I figured I might as well write in this book to pass the time. Just don't expect me to be all, dear diary this and dear diary that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, turn on my post notifications so you don't miss an upload from me. If you want more book videos, comment that, like this video, do whatever you want. If you like all my videos, stick around, subscribe, and I'd love to see you every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. And also, thank you for 125 subscribers. Wow, 125. And I think that's it. Bye! Someone called me in the middle of my filming. The next book I have chosen as my TBR is Hard Henry, and oh, this is the wrong book. I'm gonna read it for you. When our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would rule the rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream about a space, but now they're laughing at her face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money."